हेलो गाइस, कैसे हो? रैंडम फॉर्मेशन में आपका है खुशामदीद। सो गाइस, आज का जो हमारा टॉपिक है वो है जॉइंट्स एंड आर्टिकुलेशंस। तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं पहले क्वेश्चन से। द प्लेस वेयर टू बोन्स मीट इज कॉल्ड ए मसल, लिगामेंट, जॉइंट, कार्टिलेज। द राइट आंसर इज जॉइंट। द स्टडी ऑफ जॉइंट्स इज नोन एज osteology, orthology, myology, histology. The right answer is orthology. The structural classification of joints is based on movement, types of tissue joining bones, shapes of bones, function. The right answer is type of tissue joining bones. A joint with no movement is called amphiarthrosis, diarthrosis, synarthrosis, pseudorthrosis. The right answer is synarthrosis. Fibrous joints are joined by cartilage, collagen fibers, synovial joints, bone tissues. The right answer is collagen fibers. The sutures in the skull are example of synovial joint, cartilaginous joints, fibrous joints, ball and socket joints. The right answer is fibrous joints. The pubic symphysis is an example of synovial joint, chondriosis, symphysis, suture. The right answer is symphysis. The most freely movable joints are cartilaginous, synovial, fibrous, symphysis. The right answer is synovial. The ends of bones in a synovial joint are covered by ligament, articular cartilage, fibrocartilage, periosteum. The right answer is articular cartilage. The cavity in a synovial joint is filled with lymph, blood, synovial fluid, plasma. The right answer is synovial fluid. Which joint allows movement in one direction only? Pivot joint, hinge joint, ball and socket joint, saddle joint. The right answer is hinge joint. The elbow joint is a type of ball and socket joint, pivot joint, hinge joint, plane joint. The right answer is hinge joint. The shoulder joint is a hinge joint, ball and socket joint, pivot joint, condyloid joint. Condyloid joint. The right answer is ball and socket joint. The joint between atlas and axis vertebrae is pivot joint, hinge joint, saddle joint, ball and socket joint. The right answer is pivot joint. The temporomandibular joint is a synchondriosis, condyloid joint, hinge and gliding joint, saddle joint. The right answer is hinge and gliding joint. Invertebral discs are examples of synchondrosis, symphysis, synovial joint, suture. The right answer is symphysis. The knee joint contains menisci, tendons only, fibrous cartilage none. The right answer is menisci. The shoulder joint is stabilized by ligaments, muscles, both and B, bone shape only. The right answer is both A and B. Which of the following joints is immovable? Suckle suture, shoulder, hip, elbow. The right answer is suckle suture. The hip joint is a pivot joint, ball and socket joint, plane joint, condyloid joint. The right answer is ball and socket joint. Which fluid lubricates synovial joint? Interstitial fluid, synovial fluid, lymph, plasma. The right answer is synovial fluid. The movement of a body part away from the midline is adduction, abduction, rotation, flexion. The right answer is abduction. The movement of bending a joint is called flexion, extension, abduction, rotation. The right answer is flexion. The opposite of flexion is rotation, adduction, extension, abduction. The right answer is extension. The wrist joint is a saddle joint, plane joint, condyloid joint, ball and socket joint. The right answer is condyloid joint. The ankle joint is a ball and socket joint, hinge joint, pivot joint, plane joint. The right answer is hinge joint. Cartilaginous joint are joined by cartilage, ligament, tendons, synovial membrane? The right answer is cartilage. The connecting suture between bones is fibrous joint is the connecting suture between bone in fibrous joint is collagen fiber, synovial membrane, cartilage, muscle. The right answer is collagen fibers. Slightly movable joints are called diarthrosis, synoarthrosis, epiarthrosis. None. The right answer is epiarthrosis. The shoulder joint has the greatest range of movement because it has shallow socket. It is hinge type. It has no ligaments. None. The right answer is it has shallow socket. The joint between the metacarpal and thumb is saddle joint, condyloid joint, plane joint, hinge joint. The right answer is saddle joint. V joint is formed between carpal bones, plane joint, pivot joint, hinge joint, saddle joint. The right answer is pivot joint, plane joint. The main function of ligaments is to connect bone to muscle, connect bone to bone, connect muscle to muscle, support tension. The right answer is connect bone to bone. Tendons connect bone to bone, muscle to bone, muscle to muscle, cartilage to bone. The right answer is muscle to bone. The main function of synovial fluid is to provide nutrients to cartilage, lubricate the joint, reduce friction, all of the above. The right answer is all of the above. Which joint connects the mandible to the suckle? Zygomatic joint, temporomandibular joint, atlantoaxial joint, cervical joint. The right answer is B, temporomandibular joint. The knee joint is also known as tibiofemoral joint, radioulnar joint, acetabular joint, atlanto-occipital joint. The right answer is tibiofemoral joint. Which of the following joints allow rotation? Pivot joint, hinge joint, plane joint, condyloid joint. The right answer is pivot joint. The synovial membrane secretes plasma, synovial fluid, lymph, cartilage. The right answer is synovial fluid. The joint between radius and ulna is pivot joint, hinge joint, condyloid joint, plane joint. The right answer is pivot joint. So guys, कैसे लगी आपको वीडियो? अगर वीडियो पसंद आई तो लाइक कीजिए, शेयर कीजिए और सब्सक्राइब कीजिए. थैंक्स.